Right, right. And I think that's what a lot of people are. They're ashamed or backward or scared to get help.
I mean, all of us have difficulties in our life that we would benefit from counseling at some point or other, not just for mental illness.
Right, exactly. So you work with a lot of people. I mean, you know, you talk with a lot of people, a lot of children. You assess their types of needs that they need. I mean, it's not, you're going to give them a full diagnosis.
Right. I typically do a cognitive assessment to see what the person, actually our cognitive assessments are a good predictor of how children will do in school or in life, their abilities per se. I usually assess their reading, how well they can read, how well they can do math, look at their visual motor skills, and personality.
What's some of the biggest personality disorders that you've had to deal with or face?
I see quite a bit of obsessive compulsive disorders. It's, I guess one of the primary ones.
That's where you constantly are washing your hands and cleaning and you still feel dirty.
Right.
Right.
Or you need, you're walking down a sidewalk and you must step on every crack. You go back to make sure you've turned the stove off. You may go several times. You check several times to make sure you've locked the door. Those kinds of things. You
know, people don't realize the power of the mind, of subjection of the mind. You see, if you don't control your thoughts will control you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that has that compulsive disorder, they think that they have to do this.
Right.
You know, there's something inside their mind that says, you got to do this. You got to, you know, get the chemicals on your hand, you know, all this stuff. And I've seen that. I've seen people that is constantly washing their hands and then just do it again. And just little things like that can become addictions as well.
That's one of the things back when I was doing therapy that I often ask a person, who controls your thoughts?
Oh, that's very good, very good. And I'd say you get some pretty surprising answers sometimes.
You do.
But you know, this is a serious, serious topic today. There are so many people that's going through so much when you don't have to. You don't have to. I mean, you can get counseling, you can get assessment, you can get help. And you know, there's success stories of people that can stand back and say, I used to be a compulsive, but you know, through treatment, through help and counseling, I've been, you know, free of this.
Or I used to be addicted, didn't I?
Right.
And of course the Lord plays a large role in helping those people through that, and I always encourage people to become involved in their church. A lot of people get addicted to pain medications that are prescribed to them.
Yeah, yeah.
They have surgery, they need pain medicine, and then it takes more and more and more. Alcohol, start out with one drink, and then it's a drink every day. And well, those people think they can stop those things on their own, but that's very difficult to stop without help of some sort. And we have treatment programs for substance abuse, residential.
And you notice that it usually ends up into something else, like another a mode. Like I'll give you, for instance, like if somebody is overweight and they start taking diet pills, you know, one addiction begins to another addiction. You know, like somebody's got food addictions. They get on the diet pills to try to relieve that, and it's like a span, you know. You got to keep yourself in order, in other words. You can't just go off and just do things that's going to hinder you and hurt you in the long run.
That's true.
And there's so many people, you know, that are facing this right now. And, you know, I've noticed children that suffer from depression because they feel like they're not loved. That's one major factor of depression. Depression makes you think you're unworthy, you're unloved, nobody cares for me. and things of that nature. And I'm sure you've dealt with that in the school system.
And sometimes it's children that you will think, why do you feel that way? You have everything.
Mm-hmm.
This child over here maybe is abused, doesn't have enough to eat, they're not sure where they're going to sleep tonight or
Right.
where they're going to be, and they're not depressed. So,
Yeah.
so there's different ways of coping.
Well, you was talking about the church, and I visit a lot of churches, and I go to a lot of places, and I minister to a lot of people through and by the Lord, and I'm so thankful for that. But even in the church, you see these disorders like people's depressed, people's aggravated, the anger issue, just all different types of disorders, and these people can receive help too.
That's true. And a lot of the churches will offer counseling services.
Right.